If I cook up and eat a super mutant, does that make me a cannibal? Hey, looking for a hot meal? I've got some extra radstag meat I'm cooking up for folks. Well, Brahmin ain't on the menu. Now, how do you like your radstag cooked? I like the smokiness a fire imparts. But it's hard to argue with the purity of fresh meat. Here you go.
Raymond, I'll mail you a list of things I need tomorrow, but I wanted to tell you what I found firsthand. This is big. This is the real deal. I found a dead bear, shredded by something. I don't know. I met a woman in Beckley who said there is a pale monster up here. The beast, she said. Listen, this thing, if it is half as weird as it sounds, it could be a gold mine. Crazy Calvin would pay out the nose for it. Raymond, this is a game changer. We could finally buy the shop outright, or we could get a new truck, or hire some help. Okay, please bring those supplies to my old fishing camp near the pond north of Beckley. This is where I caught that two-headed fish, remember? There's probably a map to my hunting camp in my old truck by the shop. So drive down here and come look for my camp. Park near my car on the road. Okay. Oh, and, Raymond, I'm sorry I've been on the hunt for almost 2 weeks. I know it's taken longer than usual, but baby, I really think it'll be worth it this time.
It's a long drive, so I might as well rehearse this before I say it to her face. Breathe, Raymond. You can do it. She'll listen. Okay. I'm gonna say, Janelle, honey, I will help you kill this critter, but we gotta get back to basics so the business can survive. Maybe I should remind her that none of the experimental taxidermy sold last month. No, that's mean. She loved making them. Okay. Let's see, more supportive. I want you to keep being able to make your art. It brings a smile to your face that I always want to see. But going off to hunt real monsters? It's too dangerous. We're just trappers, and most of what we get is roadkill. Calvin buys almost all our stock every month. It's good money. It's enough for your weird art. No. Don't make her feel bad, damn it. Okay. Let's just go drop these cages off and find her. I'm making a big deal over nothing. We can figure this out together. Okay, I'm here. Now, I need to drop off these cages by the pond, and then I'll go to her tent. I can do this.
You know, you look pretty formidable. You're not a mugger? No, you don't have that air. Oh, it's nice to meet you. You know, as much as I love wandering around, well, often running or fleeing, do you happen to know somewhere safe I can stay? Maybe work on some music? I'm handy to have around. I've got skills. Oh, I knew traveling with Paige and the gang would pay off one day. Yes, I did. Listen, I need to say goodbye to some friends before I head over. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you mind setting up my guitar at your camp? You get that set up and I'll trundle right over. Promise. Ooh, this is exciting. I have a really good feeling about this.
I know it was him. God. I know he can't not follow me. Why didn't he listen? I tracked this monster down to a cave towards Beckley. He has to be between the cave and the pond. This beast has a litter of pups. I was gonna call the hunt off entirely, but not now. No. Now, I'm finishing it. For good. Yeah. I'll go to Beckley and get help after I'm done with it. Then we'll take care of Brayden. My poor dear fool. I should have killed that thing when I had the chance. I'm coming for you, you piece of...
bad.
No, it's really not, is it? That's not really human after
Oh, it's human getting goosebumps.
I'm gonna do it. When their backs are turned, I swear I'll do it. I'll find you.
This here is James Addison of the White Spring Resort staff. I tell you, they never thought I was telling the truth, but I found it. I swear by all that is holy, I found it. I knew it was there all along. Okay, you see, it started with the rumbling. We had some minor earthquakes. You heard me right. Earthquakes of all things in this neck of the woods. I knew something wasn't right. I was gonna prove them all wrong. All the other people at the resort just laughing at me. Well, who's laughing now? I just discovered a fucking underground for that thing. Hell, it's making even the rocks glow. I gotta tell the president. I gotta tell the president if it's the last thing I do. I'll be an American hero. Get the Medal of Honor, I bet. All right, enough talk. Time to swim back home to glory and to wiping that damn smirk off Robbie's face. James out.
Testing. This is JDD. Hope this piece of junk is finally recording. Can't believe I'm using one of these contraptions to send a simple message, but... You asked for an update, Ernest. So here you go. Gad is a gold mine. The town that was here may have been gone for ages, but between what they left and the gear from the last batch of muck farmers, I could be here for a long while digging it up. There's barely a trickle of water after the dam busted. And there are ridges poking out of the mud all over the place. I've already built a home of my own. It isn't much, but I'm trying to claim my spot before scavengers show up looking to pounce on my goods. That's why I need your help, Ernest. I know you got guys looking for work over in Beckley. Heard about those machines taking jobs from hard-working miners. Tell whoever will listen that I am offering twice what they were making hauling coal to come up to New Gad and lend a hand. Oh, and whatever digging or mining gear they've got will be great too. Might need to bring some protection as well. Someone built a shack only a stone's throw away. And it's only gonna get more crowded.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking to anyone who can hear me. Can anyone hear me? Hello?
You got one of those
As
people?
I was saying, the curator at Cricket Swamp has made an archaeological discovery. He needs your help. Seems he dug up another soldier. He needs a proper burial at the battlefield cemetery. The soldier, that is. Not the curator.
Hey! Hey! Hey, you! You seen a guy? Kind of a squirrely guy with big sunglasses running around? Balding. Says he's a journalist. Damn it all! What am I gonna do? Listen, my name is Oscar Gonzalez. I'm in some hot water with some people. But my friend, Jack Hunter, he's chasing some story for his damn magazine. Now, I don't want to leave my friend alone out there in the wilderness, but I'm running out of time. We gotta split, you see? So, I've got a job for you. If you're up for it, you go find my friend. Make sure he's safe and bring back any sign that he's alive. Do that, and I've got caps with your name on them. What do you think? Jack is a human hurricane. I've done my fair share of living, but Jack is something else. He'll take you right up to the edge, but you never know if he's gonna push you off or pull you back. At first, you might think he's a psychopath, and there's some truth to that. But underneath it all, he has an insight into... He cuts through to the heart of things.
Always be upgrading.
Maybe that's what brings on the madness. He sees things for what they are. He's one of a kind. Which is why I don't want him shivved to death in the mountains of Appalachia.
No kidding. But they feel pretty stupid now.
You really think I'm gonna trust you with that information? You're too curious for your own good. Good. I'm glad we speak the same language. Take this holotape. It's the only lead I have. Some kind of coded message. Guy is always doing stuff like this. Maybe you can figure out what he's talking about. Use it to track him down. Appreciate the help.
Good day to you!
Hey, no sudden movements. I'm watching you.
Hello there! Good day to you!
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
Dr. G, I hope this message finds you well. I'm closing in on my target, a big man called Little Rob. They say he lives somewhere in the mountains, some kind of hideout. Now, you might wonder who they are. I'm talking about people in the know. Squatters, prospectors, gold diggers. They say they've all had run-ins with the target. I met them in a shack up in the hills, up near a golf course that's seen better days. But I was not there for the greens. We met up and made merry. Don't judge me. You're a merrymaker yourself, you know. They said they could take me to Rob. I decided to follow. Dangerous, I know, but you have to take some risks if you're gonna get the big score. It's just how it is in this business. I'll see you on the other side. Hunter, out.
Is that a... Nah, couldn't be.
Anything I can do for you? You lost? You don't look like any prospector I've ever seen. Not that that's a problem. We like to take in strangers. They can be fun.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear
For
strike
now.
imminent.
This is a bunkhouse for miners
Please
in the
exit
area.
the area
My
at
friends
your
are
earliest
out
convenience.
at the moment, but they'll be back when they're
Thank
done with
you
their
for your
business.
cooperation.
They're very fun. You should stick around and meet them. Oh, you're a friend of that guy. He was a riot. Nobody partied like that man. Never seen someone take so many chems and stay standing. He came in here looking to talk to some blood eagles. Some of my friends knew where to find them. They took him up to the crosshair in the mountains. That's Little Rob's territory. Or so I hear. don't think they're coming back. Say, do you party like your friend? I've got some buff out. You'll never know what hit you. Or in a good way. Yeah, modified to be a blast. Way better high than the normal stuff. And none of those nasty side effects. Oh, come on. Your friend loved it. No harm in living a little. Take it, damn you! I won't ask again. Ugh, forget it. I'll bring it a little rub by force. Hard way it is, then. Damn you.
doing here? What did you do? You what? You psychopath! All my interviewees are dead! Now what am I gonna do? Put you up to this. Are you with the family? I paid that debt. Is it Buttercup? He's out to ruin me, isn't he? Oscar? Oh, well, of course, but I sent him my holotape. He should know better, but... yeah, it figures. He's probably whacked out on Psycho, that one. Oh, all right. I understand now. But I can't leave without my story. I came here to interview little Rob, and that's what I intend to do. So, since you killed off half my article, I think it's only fair you come with me. Besides, I'll need the help considering how many chems I just took in the latrine. Do that, and I'll give you a note proving I'm alive and kicking. Wouldn't you want to be high out of your mind before confronting a megalomaniacal, mass-murdering cult leader? No, of course not. You do that all the time, don't you? Well, for us regular folk, we need a little chemical courage for such things. That, and it gets me in the mindset. Rob and I'll have a lot more common ground when we're both high as a kite on a windy day. That's right. Glad you see it that way, too. Now, these chems I took, they're pretty strong. I may need you to do some talking for me, and in fact, I think you should expect to. And little Rob, warmonger that he is, has a hot temper. He's liable to fly off the handle at the slightest insult. So be careful what you say, or you'll have to do to him what you did to his minions here, and then I'll have no story. But we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. It's time to get going. No one to worry about, Rob. This is my assistant. Late to the party as usual.
I'll wake up from my beauty sleep, expecting a one-on-one interview. And now I got this sprung on me. I don't like this, Jack. It seems suspicious. And you know how I get when I'm suspicious.
Steady, Rob, steady. No need for suspicion. We're all friends here. Remember the card games. Remember the chems.
Friends. Right. Those chems were pretty good.
That's right. Friends. Now, okay, let's get through this interview before I'm halfway to the moon. First question is... assistant, remind me what the first question was again. Yeah, right. The brutal rise to power. Walk us through that.
A story for the ages. You see, it all began with Crazy Ivan, a shipment of Psycho, and a poker game. Ivan was the last warlord of the Crosshair. I was a young pup with big ambitions. I didn't like the cuts of Psycho I was getting from Ivan. I wagered my life for all the Psycho he had in a game of 5-card stud. Best 2 out of 3. We each won a game. But I won the tiebreaker. Bastard thought he could bluff me. But I knew better. After taking all his Psycho, I ran him off the mountain. Who knows where he ended up? Doesn't matter to me. I'm the top dog now. Who cares about Crazy Ivan?
Good. Doing well. Next question. Yeah, what was the next question again, assistant?
As you've no doubt noticed, we Blood Eagles are a fearsome lot. Some strong-minded folks come right to us, but most need a little chemical courage. We ain't afraid to give it to them. We approach them all incognito like, and dose them with our special blend of buff out. That's all it takes. Feed someone some extra potent buff out and surrounded them with a dozen eagles. Suddenly, they're a lot more open to our way of thinking. Just ask your buddy Jack over there. He knows what I mean.
It was like no buff out I've ever taken, I'll give you that. Now the final question. The big kahuna. Assistant, no. This one, I'll handle myself. I have to. The currents of fate have thrusted upon me, and me alone, no matter what my cognitive state. Little Rob, when you peer into the cosmic mirror and your soul stares back, blackened by the violence of its existence, it asks, what was the point of it all? How do you respond?
What? Is that what he was babbling about? That ain't a hard question. Surprised you even need to ask. I want to be on top. Who wouldn't? We all scrape, steal, and kill our way to a better life nowadays. And of all the Blood Eagles in the crosshair, I got it best. Why? Because I took what I needed. Huh. Simple as that.
The soft underbelly of Little Rob revealed. Yes. That is exactly what I was looking for. Good work. Well, that concludes our interview. I think I got plenty of material to go on. Rob, you have been a magnificent host. I don't know if we'll meet again, but if we do, save some of that buff out for me. And you were as good an assistant as I could have hoped for. You can head back to Oscar. This note will prove I'm safe, but I'm getting out of here. We're both gonna want to lay low for a while after what we've been through. Don't worry. Once he gets word, he'll know to head to our rendezvous spot. So rest assured, I'll meet up with him eventually.
We're done. Now get out before I get angry.
Somewhere far away from here. And you damn well better believe I'm not gonna tell you. Not after what you put me through. Yes, yeah, that's right. You can finally go back to your killing spree. All the talking.
You gonna hang around all day?
You know, despite everything, I have to admit I won't forget our chance encounter today. A journey into a den of darkness, a chance encounter with a murderous psychopath. No, two! Yeah, it'll make a hell of an article. Keep an eye on the newsstands. Farewell.
We're done. Now get out before I get angry. But I'm the boss.
about time to hit up a camp again. No way in
I
hell
can't
I'm
wait much
scavenging
longer,
out there.
friend! You ever find out what happened to Jack? That son of a rendezvous point? What the hell does that mean? Is he talking about it? How am I supposed to get there? Ugh. Hey, look, this isn't your problem anymore. If he's safe and wants to meet there, then that's all that matters. Here's that reward we talked about. Now, I've got to go get myself out of hot water. Alone. That bastard.
Is it daytime out there? You can lose track of time down here.
Hey, no sudden movements. I'm watching you. I'm all for taking what ain't mine. The hell you doing here? I was, till I got called back to try some new health drink. Needed whiskey, if you ask me. How'd you know about that? Yeah? I needed whiskey, if you ask me. Good thing Molly hooked me up with a chaser. So, you're the infamous 7-6 she went on about. Well, I gotta say, I was a little disappointed when Ren came over the comms telling us to come home. I'm always looking forward to a good fight. Meg ain't having us chase down the Scorched anymore, so I'm lending a hand where able. You know, I ain't no interior decorator, but I learned a bit from Fisher on how to fix up a place. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I hate it when things get messy. It's gonna be a while before I get that image out of my head.
Was hoping. Any new deeds to add to your scroll? I can't wait to take a closer look at this. Thanks again.
Old world science solved
Watch
a
your
lot
step,
of
it's a
problems
mess up
back
here.
in the day. Look what else.
Knight
it
Errant.
was. I'm glad
It's good
you
seeing
guarded
you.
it closely.
Oh, and congratulations again on the promotion. Sure. Honestly, I could use someone to talk to about all that's happened. I'm not even sure where to start. I really believed we could come out of this together.
Weapons and a base like this?
I keep wondering where it went wrong. What I could have done differently. With all our talk about being a chain that binds, I'm starting to feel like there was more than just one weak link. I think all of us strained that connection. It's going to take time to heal, to learn to live with these choices we've made, and where it's led us. Yes, I think you're right. All we can do is move forward. Together. You know, through all of this, I kept wishing that Knight Connors was still here. Having the right thing to say, the right thing to do. But I think it's time I stopped hoping for an easy solution and started being that person myself. You've been an exceptional friend through this, no matter where we ended up. I'm lucky to have you, Knight Errant. They are extremely knowledgeable, to a frightening degree sometimes. There's a real chance that we land on something truly groundbreaking, something that can save lives. The Paladin has assured me that I'll have oversight on their work and their practices. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about them pursuing the more efficient methods they're accustomed to when I'm not looking.
Protection. I have everything I need here.
Of course. What's on your mind, Knight Errant?
Find, protect, and preserve.
About me. What do you want to know? California. Though, truth be told, I've spent most of my life in one bunker or another.
One day,
My parents joined the Brotherhood when I was very young, so I grew up in the Order. Really? How rare. You'll have to let me interview you sometime. I'd love to know more about the vaults. I have a lot to take care of while we get settled in here, but I'll get back to you on this. Don't worry. I do. Scribes are critical to the Brotherhood. The work that comes my way can get tedious or overwhelming, but knowing I'm helping the greater good keeps me satisfied. Most days. Appalachia. It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It reminds me of the stories my parents told me of before the war. Hiking in the mountains, playing in the rivers. I think, despite everything, you're lucky, Wastelander. I don't say that lightly. Yeah, it can be. We're a splintered organization with noble goals, but competing methods. We're a bickering family, but
Order.
a family nonetheless.
Protection.
That's why I know we'll come together in the end.
Don't mind Maggie. I know she could be a handful. And don't call her Peta to her face. She hates that.